Hi, now that we've the satellite channels pre-programmed onto the box, the next step is to come along and actually do a terrestrial scan, okay? Now the process for this is relatively straightforward. We come along, we press the menu button, we come down and we go into settings, which is sort of strange, but anyway. Into settings we go and come down as far as general. And we'll come across here now and we'll come down as far as, there's two options here that would seem applicable. You could go for a terrestrial retune or directly underneath a manual terrestrial tune. So it's actually slightly quicker here to go for a terrestrial retune. So simply come along here and press OK. And what it's going to do here is it's doing a terrestrial scanning running, okay? So this is, not an impossibly slow process, but relatively slow again, okay? So you can see here we're making progress on this thing here. Probably going to take in the region of about a minute and a half. Now, one pretty cool thing about this is you can do the scan just for terrestrial thing, which would be standard, but unlike some other boxes, what it'll actually do is, if it's picking up from, we'll say, 2 or 3 different transmitters, which could often be the case for 2 reasons. Number 1, Ireland is covered in transmitters, and number 2 is the signal is very, very strong. So a lot of people, it'll be marginal which transmitter to be picking up off of. So you might pick up from 2 or 3 different transmitter, and one transmitter will be the right one for you in terms of you're pointing that direction and it has the strongest signal strength. What this box will do for you is it'll figure out which is the best transmitter for you, and it'll initially tune in from all 3 transmitters possibly, and what it'll do is afterwards it'll look and say, okay, which one has the strongest signal, and that's the one that'll save onto the channel list and delete the other transmitters that are less strong. So that's actually a very handy feature, because if that wasn't the case, you might be left in with scans from a number of different ones and you wouldn't know which is the right RTE1 for you, or the right TV3 or RTE HD, okay? So you can see here now, you can see it's actually stalled at this point here now, 55% complete, and you're thinking why that's because at that particular percentage, it's after pulling in all of these. So this is actually the radio stations it's pulling in. So basically what we expected to pull in would be a total of 10 radio stations, all being broadcast by RTE. And then the other thing is we're a total of 6 to 7 television stations, basically RTE1, RTE2 HD, TV3, 3E, the RTE News channel, and also TG Cahir. Now, other things coming down the line that are just being added in will be RTE Junior, RTE +1, and also in the past there has been some test transmissions. As I'm speaking right now, all of the transmissions are coming off a single MUX, which means they're all being broadcast in the same frequency, but there's possibility within the network to broadcast from up to 4 different MUXes. So this is the capacity to build in extra channels further down the line, okay? So you can see here it's completed at that particular point in time, and it's just telling me a summary of the total number of television channels at this point is 169. Obviously many of those are the satellites that were there already, and it's simply adding them on then, a total of 25 radio stations. So we can do at that particular point in time is we can simply go OK now to watch TV, and we'll see these channels. That's RT there, so that's been added on. I'm going to just quickly check, and very, very conveniently, when you've done this auto scan here, it's added them in at the top of the list. So on the pre-tuned boxes that we had, BBC HD was in position number 9, but now the Irish channels, RT1 and 2, TV3, TG Cahir, RT News, 3E, and RT Junior, which is actually there now. That's great that that addition has added on, is put in at the top of the list there. So that's quite convenient. So that's an overview of how to do terrestrial scan. This particular feature on the Triax 527 actually works quite good. And the other thing you'll probably notice on this, I'll just come out here, flick up a channel. The picture resolution on this box is super. Really, really good. So that's another quite nice feature on it. Okay, so that's the terrestrial scan beginning to end finished on the Triax 537 combo satellite terrestrial receiver.